Hey, hello. Happy Monday. How is everybody doing today? How are my personal growth friends? I have just been missing you guys so much. So I just wanted to hop on here really quick just to give you just a little bit of motivation, a little bit of encouragement to just keep. So, with that being said, what exactly have you been doing to personally grow? Yeah, write some stuff in the chats. What have you been doing to personally grow? Sometimes life just happens for us and we just get sidetracked, we get distracted. But that's why I always say you have to be intentional about your personal growth. So that's what happened to me a couple months ago. Well, yeah, at the beginning of the year, some things had shifted for me, some things had changed for me, things that I had no control over. So I just had to make up my mind. Remember, it's all about mindset when you're personally growing. I had to make up my mind that no matter what is thrown at me, what is coming my way, that I am going to practice, put into motion all of the personal growth that I have been learning. So I took a deep breath. Hey, Cherie, how are you doing? Thank you so much for joining us. So I took a deep breath and I asked myself the question: is this something that I have control over or is it not? And the answer was no. I had no control over it. Still don't have control over it. My second question was: do I have control over me? Do I have control over how I am going to react and respond to this situation that I have been thrust in? Absolutely. I have all of the control in the world over how I am going to react and respond to something. So I decided to go through everything that I have learned with my personal growth, and that starts off with self love. So I decided if I have to do what I have to do, because sometimes, you know what, when life hits us, we have to keep on going with the flow. There's nothing we can do because number one, we have we have to live. We have lifestyles that we are accustomed to, like such as having a roof over your head, having electricity, having food. All the little fun necessities of life that we have to have. So you have to make the choice to make the best of it. And the way I figured on doing that was going back to my self awareness, being intentional about pulling out self awareness. When I think of self awareness and personal growth, I know a lot of people think it is selfish and you shouldn't do it. But guess what? Let Coach Pam tell you a little secret. You cannot serve anyone else. I don't care what capacity it is at. You cannot serve anyone else if you are not serving yourself. I pause there for a minute because I want you to think about that. You have to serve yourself first. Otherwise, you are going to end up resenting yourself. You are going to resent the people that you are serving. Repeat that. I know that's right, Cherie. You cannot serve anyone else. No one else. It does not matter what capacity it is at. You cannot serve anyone else until you serve yourself first. So you have to become self aware of what your needs are. A lot of times we are out there so busy because we confuse being busy with accomplishment. So we're out there serving everybody else, we're out there taking care of everybody else, and we're not taking care of ourselves. So we're actually doing a disservice to them because we're taking care of them from an empty place. Personal growth friends, let me tell you, you don't want to serve someone else from an empty place because all you're doing is filling them up with emptiness. It may sound encouraging for a minute, it may help them out for a minute, but you know what's going to happen after that? A couple of things. First thing is you are going to resent yourself for it. And then you're going to resent them for it, which is so totally unfair because it's not their fault. It's your fault. That's why it's called personal growth. It's all on you. It comes back to you. The next thing that's going to happen is you are going to meet an immediate need for that person that you're serving. More than likely, it's going to be an emotional need. So it's not going to even be something that's going to be able to help them long term. So I just wanted to come on here really quick to let you all know, please, please, please do not forget, be your own first love. Self-love comes first. You have to go inside of you. You have to know what you need. So if you don't know what you need for self-love, figure out what you need. And you know what? It changes. It changes from time to time. Because let me tell you a little story, okay? Is years ago, I used to hate for people to touch me. Do not touch me. Don't bump up against me. Don't come near me. Don't do any of that. Well, as time went by and years went on, and different things started changing and developing and evolving in my life, I found out that I don't mind people touching me. So this weekend, I did some self-care because I love me. I did some self-care, and what I did was I had a massage. Oh my God. When I tell you that was probably one of the best things I could have done for self-care, for relaxation. I mean, she got in there and she got all of that stress out of me. It felt so good. I was so relaxed. And as I was getting the stress worked out of me, and as I was relaxing, I noticed something. My mind started to clear. All of the stuff that I had been thinking about all week kind of just went away. And then I was able to put a different perspective on all of the things that was causing the stress. So by me putting a different perspective on those things, I was able to then go back in and start making adjustments. So that's what I'm telling you all. And it may not be a massage for you all. It may be a bubble bath. It may be reading a book. You know, I was looking on my Facebook page where my cousin went to Lake Pleasant. And she just wanted to be around water because water is peace for her. So she went to Lake Pleasant with just her and her immediate family, and she got peace. So you just have to find out what it is that triggers your peace, your inner peace, what it is that triggers your joy, what it is that triggers your happiness. And then you have to act on that. And sometimes you have to be able to say, you know what? I am stepping back. I am taking a break. There is nothing wrong with a new beginning. If you don't believe me, look at your calendar. We have a new beginning every week, right? We do. We have a new beginning every week. There's nothing wrong with having a new beginning. There is nothing wrong with having to maybe adjust. Maybe throw out the old plan. That's what I'm in the midst of doing right now, is throwing out the old plan. Because see, one thing you don't want to do is be married to the plan. Now, you always have a plan because that's what helps you to move forward. But you don't want to be married to that plan. Sometimes you have to say, you know what? When I first started out 2 years ago and this was my plan, it worked perfect. But I have had a lot of personal growth since then. Friends, that's what personal growth is all about. Moving forward, not staying stagnant, not staying in the same place. So I'm finding myself now in a position to where I'm throwing out that old plan that I had 2 years ago because it no longer serves me now in 2021. It no longer serves my clients in 2021. How can I help my clients to grow if I'm still on an old plan? Don't ever be afraid to evolve, to keep going. So that's what I have for you all today. And I made this long talk just to say that all of that sometimes comes from self-love, from you stopping thinking about what you need. Because if you need something different, then imagine what the people that you're serving need. They need something different as well. So that's what I have for you all today. I want you all to have a wonderful rest of your week. If any of you need any help with that, Coach Pam is here for you. You can leave a comment in the comment section. You can go to bit.ly/personal growth 1. And I will see you all next week. Make sure you share out the video. Even if you don't need what's in the video, I guarantee you have a family member, a friend, a non-family member, a non-friend, one of those people who just scroll through your page to see what's going on with you and don't leave any comments. Maybe they may need to hear this. So you never know who you would be able to help with this. So go ahead and share this out on your page. I will see you all next week. Until then, let's go and grow. Have a wonderful week, everybody. Bye-bye.